I'm Leslie Bowl-Jones. Today, federal officials will try to figure out why a plane crash in Kerrville killing 3 people.
I'm Bruce Kates, live at the AMC Huebner Oaks 24 Theater. You know, in less than 2 weeks, the big summer movie blockbusters start. We're going to have a preview of some of the biggest.
And now Mike Hernandez, Fiesta's over. Some thunderstorms are in the area. I'll let you know what that all means next.
And we'll wrap up Fiesta and preview Game 3 of the playoffs as the Spurs are home against the Suns today, Monday, April 25th. In just a few weeks, the summer blockbuster movies will begin appearing in local theaters, and who better than our own Bruce Kates and Bob Stewart from AMC Theaters to give us a preview of what they think will be the biggest movies. Good morning.
Good morning. Boy, I really love being here before the crowds come in. You get first choice on all the food and everything else, Leslie. Actually, if you can see the seat that I'm sitting in here, we're going to let them pull out a little bit. Are these the new wider seats that you have here at the theater?
Yeah, these are the new wide seats,
yeah.
just for you, Bruce.
Yeah, I can't reach the side from here. We're talking about summer blockbuster movies, and of course, everybody's mind is on Titanic. Of course, that started in the Christmas.
That was Christmas.
But summer is the big time that launches.
Just around the corner.
Yeah.
2 weeks away, officially begins Deep Impact.
Talk about your competition. We're going to go right to it because we want to show you the movies that are coming out. Deep Impact, tell me about that one.
Stars Morgan Freeman. An asteroid the size of Texas is heading towards Earth. Of course, the United States has to solve and break up the asteroid before it hits and destroys life as we know it.
And that's Taya Leone, in case you didn't recognize her. And yes, it shows her working for MSNBC. But basically, Robert Duvall is in this one. He's an astronaut, and Morgan Freeman's the president. And this one has a lot of special effects, and it comes from Steven Spielberg's company. Is that right?
DreamWorks and Paramount. It's co-production there.
Fantastic. Okay, and that's going to be opening when?
May 8th.
May 8th, so less than 2 weeks away. Now, for those of you that like maybe more of a romantic drama, Robert Redford has a movie, and let's take a look at that right now if we can, because this is called The Horse Whisperer.
Gonna be a big film. You can't go wrong with Robert Redford. Good family film. This is one the ladies are going to like it. They're going to come out in droves, see it over and over and over again with Robert Redford. It's
about a 13-year-old girl. She has an accident on a horseback. Family shattered. Her mother, Kristen Scott Thomas, takes her and to Robert Redford. Now, what part does he play? He's a
horse trainer, breaker type person. Or as he puts it, he works with horses that have people problems.
Okay. Now, going from horses to reptiles, we've got a next movie here that everybody is waiting for, especially Mark Hernandez, Godzilla.
I mean, the classic comeback. I mean, Godzilla, we all grew up with it in the 60s, the cheesy B movie. I guess you could qualify Godzilla as B movies, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could, but this one's definitely not a B movie. It's brought by the people who brought you Independence Day. So the special effects are bound to be big. And when does this one open?
Memorial Day weekend. They haven't set up an official date, and they're debating between Wednesday or maybe even Tuesday night early to get a bigger crowd in there.
Now, one of my... Wait a minute, I like the size. Does matter. Here's what also matters. Sequels. You cannot have a summer without a sequel. And our next movie we're going to look at is Lethal Weapon 4. I didn't even know they were making this, but Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, Joe Pesci, Rene Russo, they're all back again.
Well, one of your favorites is joining the cast, Chris Rock. You know, he's going to be the new character coming into the film. This time, Mel Gibson's character is promoted. He's now a captain.
Oh, my gosh. And this one opens when?
This is coming out later in June.
Okay. Now, something that's going on tonight, I'm going to show you right now what's hanging on the wall here at the AMC Huebner Oaks Theater. We can take a live shot once again. It's called The Gingerbread Man, and that is significant because of tonight.
Tonight, it's our gourmet cinema premiere. The last Monday of every month, we premiere one of our new art films. This month is The Gingerbread Man. Robert Brana, Robert Downey Jr., Daryl Hannah, and Robert Duvall.
And we're going to treat our viewers to it, so let's look at the graphic right now, because if you are one of the first 30 callers, you're each going to receive a pair of tickets. So we're going to take about 60 of our viewers here. Call 558-3490 tonight, 8 o'clock. You'll be here at the AMC Huebner Oaks 24, be able to see The Gingerbread Man free, and you might have some libations afterwards. Lastly, when we come back later on, we're going to be talking about more blockbuster movies coming your way, because there are a slew of them. Also, we're going to preview how you can win movies for 6 months and not open up your wallet.
Hey.
Also, Bruce, explain the couch, because that looks great. I wouldn't mind watching a movie sitting on that.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we can get this into the theater
here we
for
go.
you.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Nice view, Leslie.
Well, turning to sports now. And by, let's go ahead and bring him in. He's got a trivia question for you this morning.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Now, you have been watching, right?
Yes, I have.
And you got the TV on right now, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, then I'm going to make it real easy for you, because we've been talking about a special screening that we have tonight for 30 of our viewers, of which you can be one. But you need to tell me the name of the movie that we're having the special gourmet screening tonight, and we'll even show it on the screen so that you can even tell me what it is and the phone number for people to call. What is the name of that movie?
The name of that movie? The Gingerbread Man.
You got it.
Bruce, that was a tough one. Glad we had a little bit of help there. Well, Lily, you got it. Also, did you want to say hi to anyone? And time now to check back in with Bruce and Bob Stewart over at the AMC Huebner Oaks 24 Theater, where they are previewing some of the summer's hottest movies. Good morning again, Bruce.
Good morning again. In addition to the hottest movies, I think I've got 3 of possibly the hottest, which we'll get into right now, because these could be the 3 biggest of the entire summer. We're going to start off with one that has an old name but a new person. It's Eddie Murphy, and it is Dr. Dolittle?
Dr. Dolittle is back. Eddie Murphy is Dr. John Dolittle. You know, the guy who could talk to the animals.
Does he sing Talk to the Animals in this one?
Let's hope not. Here he is, you know, talking to pigeons.
The neat thing about it is the voices in this one. Gene Stapleton's the owl, Paul Rubens the raccoon, Gary Shandling the pigeon, Chris Rock the guinea pig, so that ought to be kind of interesting. But there is one big blockbuster that always seems to come out around the 4th of July, and on the 3rd of July, we got another movie called Armageddon. Wow.
You know, Bruce Willis, Billy Bob Thornton, Ben Affleck. You know, this is the one with the asteroid.
It's a global killer. It's coming towards the Earth, yeah.
22,000 miles an hour heading towards Earth, and NASA discovers that only one person can stop it, that being Bruce Willis.
They found a use for the space shuttle. They're going to go up and try and see if they can do something about it. Now, if a big blockbuster to you if you think it's just science fiction, it's not, because take a look at this next movie, Saving Private Ryan. This could be huge.
Steven Spielberg's summer movie this summer, starring Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, and Edward Burns.
It's interesting because the plot about this thing is there are some brothers who were in World War II. All of them, with the exception of Private Ryan, are killed in action, so there's a behind-the-scenes journey that's led by Tom Hanks to try and find him and bring him home safe.
You got to bring one back.
Ought to be kind of interesting.
Should
now,
be fun.
There's another big movie coming up called He Got Game, and that's what this is in front of me. In fact, we're getting ready. We have 2 of these. This is leather,
Rich
folks.
Corinthian leather.
He Got Game, of course, is the new Spike Lee joint, and it's got a basketball inside. It's got a He Got Game hat. It's got a T-shirt. It's got a He Got Game badge. You know, we got 2 of these that we don't really know what to do with.
So let's give them away.
Why don't we give them away? And the people who are really going to be in for this are those movie watchers.
Our movie watchers. You need to have one of these movie watcher cards. You know, it gets you something for free every time you come to the movies. Get you one of these right
Understand
now.
There's thousands of you out there also. So you can call as many times as you want, but as you'll see by the graphic on your screen, we're going to give them away to the 50th and the 75th caller at 558-3490. 558-3490. Call as many times as you want, but the 50th and the 75th caller are going to receive this beautiful leather gym bag. Now, Leslie, when we come back, we're going to tell you about the thing we've been talking about all day, which is how you can win 6 months of movies.
Free.
Free.
Absolutely, positively free.
See some of these blockbusters. Leslie, that's coming up in just a little bit.
Looking forward to that. Thanks a lot, Bruce. We'll see you a little bit later on.
Taking away all my time, although I know
This is
Mike is saying,
unusual?
well, Mike, you know, you mentioned about scattered showers, but
Ooh.
I think you missed the forecast once again. Now, this is for Godzilla, and it's my pick for probably the biggest movie of the summer because it's made by the guys who gave you Independence Day. So when that puppy rolls around, you look for it. Right now, it could open as soon as May 19th, but keep an eye on it. It's a little wet out here. Anyway, by the way, we have a couple of winners. Casey Austin and Magdalena Vega. You are the 2 winners of that He Got Game bag, that beautiful leather bag, and if you don't want it, call me. But in the meantime, they're here for you to pick up at the AMC Huebner Oaks 24 Theater. And the big announcement is what you're going to see on your screen. Look for us, because this week we're going to have specifics on this, but this is a teaser to let you know that we're going to give you the opportunity on our webpage, and by you writing us in and calling, to keep track of how the summer blockbusters like Godzilla do, because then you'll have a chance to win 6 months of movies free, you and a friend. 6 months of movies free here. We're going to be doing this all summer, and we'll be keeping you up to date on what's happening, but that's going to be announced only on this show, so you need to stay tuned so we can tell you how the box office grosses are going. Leslie?
So it's both on the web, and you can also write in as well.
We're going to get the word out every which way we can.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bruce.